Today, we're ready for an entertaining battle. It's the Cincinnati Bengals and the Miami Dolphins. To kick off, here's Riley Patterson. And here we go from Miami. Here's Charlie Jones with the return. Making some progress here. They'll have decent field position to begin with here. Brock, he's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. So here come the Bengals, ready for their opening drive. And at the helm, won his second Comeback Player of the Year award last year with a career-best season. Now in year 6 here in the NFL, it's Joe Burrow.
Joe showed yet again, when healthy, man, this guy is an MVP caliber player. He was a stat monster. Almost 5,000 yards passing and 43 touchdowns, and really elevated a Cincinnati team, especially defensively with a lot of flaws, right to the precipice of the playoffs.
Burrow gets it out wide quick. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Play action now, Burrow. This is hauled in by T. Higgins. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
1st and 10 now. Here's Burrow. That is comped, and it's Higgins again. And this is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line. Give him 25 on that play. And the Bengals have a 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
First get of the game here to Chase Brown. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Burrow from the gun. Escapes the pocket. And Burrow gets enough for that 1st down and then smartly gets down to avoid the hit.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide to practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Caught just shy of the goal line. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. So a touchdown on the board for them, Brock, as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
Evan McPherson on to try the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bengals will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Dolphins nothing.
McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Scriggs to return it. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. So the Dolphins offense headed out for their opening drive. And leading them, the final QB taken in the 2025 NFL Draft out of Texas, the rookie, Quinn Ewers.
Kate, you watch Quinn Ewers throw a football, and I got to do it a bunch collegiately. You see why he was the #1 player in the country coming out of high school. Had to overcome some injuries over his time collegiately. He's got to maximize this opportunity and show off his greatest strength, and that is his ability to fire it.
Opening carry for Devon Achane. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Tackle made by Demetrius Knight.
2 yards.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. From the shotgun, Ewers. He's going to tuck it and run. And he'll get this up to the 33-yard line. Chris Jenkins Jr. there on the tackle.
I don't mind that scramble at all, Kate. It makes that defense think this guy's not just going to sit in the pocket all day. I'll say this as well, like I do all the time. When you're going to scramble as quarterback, make sure you protect yourself.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. From the shotgun, it's Ewers. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up. And, partner, I think we just got to look at what's going to be one of their biggest challenges in this one, operating quick enough to neutralize that pass rush.
That's right, and I know it's very, very early, obviously the opening drive, but hits like that compound. That's why defenses stress it each and every week to get after the quarterback, because hits like that can have an effect throughout.
Same as a touchback here. Fair catch made at the 20. Cincinnati headed back out for its 2nd drive now. And they take the field exactly where they want it to be, Brock. Up a touchdown early and with the home crowd a little quieter than normal.
I'm not going to lie to you, Kate. I think most quarterbacks, competitors love playing on the road when they do just this. Just quiet them, right? Turn them against their own team. They were quiet after that opening touchdown. You score another one, they're going to start to murmur, and we might even hear a few bluebirds.
And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Burrow out of the shotgun. Completed over the middle. And they are all the way across midfield before he's brought down. A gain of 26 yards there. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
The 1st down carry for Brown. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. And they can go ahead and stay in that huddle. We're at the end of the 1st quarter. 7-0 is our score. Back to Hard Rock Stadium right after this. Time for our 2nd quarter. It'll be Bengals football to begin. They've got 2nd and 7 to start. Burrow. Complete out to the right. And he won't have any room after that quick pass. Well covered by the defense. That play loses yards.
Taken down.
Now that is a potential drive killer. Defenders all over that one. Kept him from getting vertical after the catch.
So a dime look defensively from the Dolphins here on this 3rd down. Third and long for him here. This connects with Higgins. And he's down to almost, nope, they're actually going to give him the 30 here. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
1st down. It's a gain of 20. And a Bengal 1st down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
That's complete to Gesicki outright. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it.
There's no question, Kate, the big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
They give on second, it's Brown. And he's going to go out of bounds just short of that red zone. A solid gain of 6 there. It's going to be third and just a yard.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid gain, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Burrow's going to sneak it. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
Everybody understood the assignment right there. For one guy, the quarterback, get the snap and make the marker. For the other 10, drive like mad, push like crazy, and create that space for the first.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. From the red zone on first. Throw left side, and Gesicki has it. And he'll go down here at the 16.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Burrow setting to throw. Dumped off to his running back. And he's bottled up the line on the final play before the 2-minute warning. Now we are still waiting for the scoring for anybody really to get going as we've hit our 2-minute warning. More from Hard Rock Stadium after this. On 3rd down, here's Burrow. He has the first over the middle. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. Following that completion, a member of the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Slot man motioned over. Sticking in the air, and it's Burrow. He will score. It's a Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals grow their lead just before halftime. T. Higgins, the touchdown. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
McPherson at the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Bengals double their lead to 14.
Dolphins nothing.
McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Eskridge on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So Miami headed out for its 2nd drive of the game. They haven't been able to get that offense going just yet, Brock. The deficit at 14. Gun to start. 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Ewers. Complete right side to Washington. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. To throw, Ewers. This is caught by Jalen Waddle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I'm sure Coach, play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
They've got first down here from the 36. Ewers throwing out of the pistol. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And that sack drives him in the wrong direction, partner, ahead of this second down.
Coaching youth football, Kate, this is where the kids like to say, it's starting to get real. It's starting to get real for this offense. They've got to find some solutions. This deficit, it's getting bigger, and that sack isn't helping matters.
Throwing from the gun. He smartly won't risk anything here. Just chucks this away.
There was almost no resistance offered against a rush that came off the line ready to maul anything in sight. It was all the QB could do to get rid of that before he gets absolutely clobbered.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Finds him over the middle. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Cincinnati uses its second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. So the Dolphins readying for the punt. Charlie Jones on the Bengals return. That's taken at the 15. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. It's up close to the 30. The Bengal offense getting the football late in the first half. And while one sideline has 0 points, this offense, well, they have had 0 issues so far getting into that end zone.
They are rolling right now, Kate, and unless there's a speed bump on the immediate horizon, things are at risk of getting out of hand.
Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10. Burrow to the air now. Has him on the quick hitter. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
Why in the heck do you need 2 or 3 plays when you can get it done in one effective call right there? Go from first down, exactly the tempo offenses love.
The final timeout taken by the Bengals. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. First down, Burrow to throw. He steps in and makes the interception. And the Dolphins might be able to get some points late after the interception.
Intercepted. The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
He got hit as he tried to throw, and normally those linemen are the ones making that hit to affect the pass, Brock. It is so nice to see one of the big boys on the other end of the impact play getting the INT that time.
And couldn't you almost feel the thought bubbles coming off his helmet? Don't drop it. Don't drop it. Don't drop it. You don't get many chances to get an interception as a D lineman. And that ball seemed to be in the air forever for him. But he makes the play. His friends, his family are celebrating. And most importantly, his teammates right by him.
Score one for the big boys, baby. Now, just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they can try for some points going into the break.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Now it's Riley Patterson to try this Dolphins field goal. It's 44 yards here from the left hash. The kick by Patterson is good. And they're able to get 3 points off that turnover. So a 2-score game here at the break. Some work to be done as we get ready for the EA Sports Halftime Report with Scott Hanson. Scott?
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hanson with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the third quarter action. So let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
As always, big thanks to our guy Scott Hanson and everyone down in Orlando. We're back looking at a 2-score game here, Brock, as our third quarter gets underway. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Eskridge on the return. Dodged the tackle. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Here comes the Miami offense for the opening possession of the third. And some opening drive points would be invaluable, Brock, trailing by 2 scores as they leave that locker room. Comes 1st and 10. They fake the handoff. Now Ewers. That one's cut along the left sideline. This is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Ewers now to throw. Here's a screen for Achane. They're on him as he gets it up to the 47. Dax Hill up for the stop.
As an offense, you don't call a screen, Kate, expecting to gain just a few yards. You call it expecting to break off something big and substantial. But it's up to that defense to stay ahead of it, to keep it contained to something much smaller. Case in point right there.
They'll air it out on third. That's caught for the first. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. So a 27-yard pickup on that play. And it's going to be first down Miami.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Here's Achane from the pistol. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Stopped by the rookie that time, Demetrius Knight.
The only thing I can say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. And stick with Achane. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
A 1-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 8.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. This might be a free play for him. Cut near the goal line. And he's across for the touchdown. And that flag is not going to stop this celebration. They know that's an offsides call. Offside. Defense. They got to the end zone with that free play, partner, so they will, of course, decline the offsides and take those points.
That penalty is declined.
Here comes Ewers. They're going for 2.
The Dolphins are lining up for a 2-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And no connection on the 2-point try. It fails.
Well, maybe some second guessing of that play after the miss. I think it was just an instant of the defense guessing the call correctly and right on the spot.
So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. Samaje Perine on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Here come the Bengals to take over once again. That lead already smaller than it was at the break, Brock, and they're going to face a little pressure now on this opening series. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Burrow from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And the Bengals have a 1st down.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
Burrow on 1st down. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
Okay, I can promise you that's one of those play-action plays they've repped over the week. They're in practice. The both quarterback and tight end went to bed last night thinking, man, I hope this one's called. And when it is, I hope we have just a little space to operate. That play-action works beautifully, and the tight end the beneficiary.
And he gets this beyond the midfield stripe and onto the Dolphins side of the field. 3 yards on the 1st down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Tight end motioning right. Burrow out of the shotgun. A quick slant. Here's Gesicki. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a 1st.
That's another Bengals 1st down. A gain of 15. 1st down, Cincinnati.
So we're through 3 here. The Bengals with it. They've got the lead, but this game is close. First and 10 from the 32. They're running the option, short side. And he's going to get this to the 29 before he's stopped. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think about you as a runner as well.
From the gun, against Brown. And 2 yards all he can get. It's 3rd down.
Tyrell Dodson on the tackle. It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 4.
He'll throw it. He's got Gesicki complete. And he is going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals take an 11-point lead as they try to push this one out of reach.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he can stretch that field. With the route, check. Secure the catch, quickly become a runner, check. And finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
McPherson at the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bengals push the lead up to 12.
21, Dolphins 9.
On to handle the kickoff. Eskridge on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Offense returning to the field now for the Dolphins. This could be the decisive drive. Down 2 scores late. They've got to find some points to get it back within 1. On the shotgun, Ewers. Short pass caught by his tight end. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. From the shotgun, it's Ewers. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. So that play doesn't work out, but things make it even worse for them. Looks like one of their big guys out front is in need of a look from the training staff. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Ewers will sneak it. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
That may not look like much, but that is a confidence builder for quarterback and offensive line in particular. When you know you can push the pile on 3rd down on a sneak and get a 1st down, you may have to come back to that in a bigger moment in this one later.
All set to go now from the 35. Throwing here, Ewers. Finds his fullback. And he will wind up out of bounds after a 1st down gain of right around 3 yards.
I remember talking to Jim Harbaugh one time, and Bo Schembechler asked him when he was a head coach, "You have a tight end with his hand on the ground?" "Yes, coach." "You have a fullback still on your roster?" "Yes, coach." "Then you're going to be just fine."
Operating from the gun, it's Ewers. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down, and he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. Just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
Play action, Ewers. Get some space around midfield. And he's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. Well, most drives should end right there, but they beat the defense and convert on 3rd and 17.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Down a couple of scores, but still some time left and 3 timeouts as well. It's 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He can run it. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
Kate, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But Annette's the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Offense to line. This is 2nd and 4. They motion Waddle over left. And that one's behind him. That's incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Needing 4 here on 3rd down. This is going to be the 9th play of this drive. Now to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting that first. Ewers throwing out of the pistol. Waller with the catch. And he's able to take this one down to the 25.
Just stay on schedule. Just stay on schedule, right? SOS. Bad thing on a ship. Good thing on a football field. Even a little completion keeps this offense on schedule.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up. Still sticking with the passing game. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Looking to throw it. He's going to run for it. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Just not much to do right there, whether he wanted to run it or throw it. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win for this defense.
Hands are tied. Got to have it on this 4th down. Desperation time here. And they get to him and haul him down. What a play, forcing the sack, and that should just about put a bow on this one.
Well, I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
The Bengals and T. Higgins back in possession here. They can run this clock out and head out of here with a win, even with 2 timeouts remaining defensively. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. Drawing up the design keeper. So the Bengals take this one on the road. Well, Brock, we knew they were confident in the lead-up, that they could contend despite the hostile crowd they were going to face today, and boy, did they ever. Once they got going, they showed out, they backed up that confidence, and they leave here with a victory.
Oh, it takes so much work, Kate, so much work, even beyond what people hear about through the week or see in the game itself, to overcome somebody defending their home field. You need to be playing at your highest level, and you need to BYOE, bring your own energy. Whenever you take it on the road and you win one, gosh, it feels so good. What a signature victory.